Damn, Q. Baby, you did that.
Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you at in the world. It's your man, Phil Fresh, live from Detroit with the Oh Yeah podcast. Of course, I'm with Mr. Oh Yeah, Detroit's #1 ambassador. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sino, aka Big Five. I'm on the Oh Yeah podcast with Mr. Oh Yeah, the #1 ambassador.
Yo, what up? That was 3525, Mr. Pay Attention, aka Mr. Pizza Cat. And right now, you on the Oh Yeah podcast with Mr. Oh Yeah, the #1 ambassador.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the Ambassador Bridge. We ain't going to Canada. The #1 ambassador, Mr. Oh Yeah, on the Oh Yeah podcast. Man, this is Derek Coleman, man. Peace and love.
Oh yeah, holla at your boy. Document your affairs, baby. Oh yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Oh Yeah podcast with your boy, Mr. Oh Yeah, Detroit's #1 ambassador. And as always, we coming to you live from Flood's Bar and Grill, the home of the podcast. And as of today, we're excited, man. You know, every time we do this, we try our best to make sure we document our affairs, tell the stories that need to be told, and making sure that they're honorable stories, respected stories from people who've really invested in time, effort into their craft, their work, everything that they do. And if they from Detroit, man, it just make it so much better. The home of this boy. And today, I don't feel like the legitimacy of the Oh Yeah podcast would have been right if we didn't touch base with this level of entertainment that has come out of the city of Detroit. I know you've heard of them, or if you haven't, I don't know where the hell you've been in the last 15 years in the city of Detroit at minimum. You done heard them called Mr. Pay Attention, 3525, DJ BJ, or 5 Mile, Big Five, Sino. Yes, sir. Everything slapping, huh? Holla at your boy, man.
That's for sure.
Welcome to the Oh Yeah podcast, man.
Appreciate you.
With y'all busy schedules, we're honored to have y'all. We're glad that you decided to take a little time because your stories need to be told.
Yeah, glad
and
to
we
be here.
see you around, but ain't heard it on this platform. So
Yeah,
we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate
How's
you.
things been going though? Work, business, family?
It's moving fast.
At least y'all still smiling when
It's
y'all
moving
nod your
fast.
heads.
I gotta say, life is lifing right now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So,
Yeah.
it's a blessing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
You
man.
got ups and downs, but you roll with all of them.
Yeah.
Take the good with the bad.
We got to.
Yeah.
That's how we
Yeah.
built, right?
Yes, sir.
Detroit.
Yes, sir.
Especially from Detroit, we live in two lives. We live
Yeah.
a life to survive, and then
Yeah.
a life to survive.
Come on now.
So, yeah.
Damn, DJ, you
That was
starting off
cold, wasn't it?
already,
That was
man.
cold,
I'm
wasn't it?
just-
I thought you was the
That was
DJ,
cold.
not
We only
the
like the-
not the
that was
MC.
cold.
We a minute 40 in.
Come
you know,
on, man,
pop it off
40,
right.
you already preaching. Come
Yeah.
on now.
No, that was cold.
Well, look, man, I feel like it's only right that we actually start off with what's going on with y'all right now. Who would have thought, with the work that y'all been doing, restaurant businesses,
Yeah,
Pizza
that's
Cat,
crazy, yeah.
and Lillie Mays?
Yeah, that's
Come on,
crazy.
man, we got to hear this story and how things are going with that, man.
That's crazy.
You pop it out first, right?
You know, it was one of those situations where it's just time to elevate, man. You know, we've been doing the music for so long. We've been helping other people, you know what I'm saying, and putting everything in other people's hands.
Come on
So
now.
it's time to take everything into our hands, man. Elevate, do something different, try something different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we fail, hey,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So the restaurant business is a different business. It's tough, you know what I'm saying? It's tough, but I mean, we in Detroit, man.
Come on.
Like he say.
Yeah.
If you can survive here, you can survive
Anywhere.
baby. Yeah. So I think it's good that we made a lot of connections. We keep our connections going, and throughout everything, all the connections we use and all the connections we have, we get them to come to the restaurant and support and stuff. And you know, we got good names, man. Our name's good, so you know, it's moving smooth.
Let's not just overlook something. They say the food pretty goddamn good too.
Yeah, that's what people say. That's what people say. They say it's good.
Yeah.
It's fire though, but we got everything, man. All soul food, man. So y'all make sure y'all come. This the camera?
Yeah,
Y'all make sure
come
y'all
on.
come, man. Lillie Mae Southern Buffet, 29221 Northwest Highway, Southfield, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza Cat. Weird pizza out here?
Yeah.
Keeping pizza weird.
Keep the pizza weird.
Keeping pizza weird. I feel like for me, Pizza Cat was a door. A lot of doors closed for me. Well, I closed a lot of doors in 2021 and in 2022 beginning.
Yeah.
So that door wouldn't have opened up unless the other doors was closed.
Okay.
So that opportunity kind of came my way. Me and my partner, Lieutenant Dre.
Shout out.
Shout out to Dre one
That's
time.
right, yeah.
And that was one of them phone calls like, hey, we ready? You ready to go?
Yeah.
We called up one of my other homeboys, and the rest is history. You know? And to be able to be downtown and to be able to be black owned is just it's one of them things you dream of as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to be a DJ, and I became a DJ, so it's like, what's next?
What's next?
I was shy, so I always wanted to be on radio. So it was like, well, you can't be shy on radio. I had to open my mouth.
Yeah.
Like I always want a club or a bar or a restaurant, and when it happened, you be like, this ain't happening. And then once you go through the process of, you like, hey, we in the process of it.
Right now.
So right now.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna be 100. It's a struggle. Some people think that stuff is easy, but it's a never closing element.
Yeah.
Because payroll got to be paid week. It's never closing. You got to order inventory week. You know what I'm saying? People quitting, people hiring. You know, it's a never ending. Anything can happen at any time. The oven can go out at any time.
Right.
It can be somebody getting to it with security at any time while I'm at the carnival with my baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that when you sign up for it, you got to be ready for what it come with.
Everything that come with, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
We're going to get into all that, man, because it looked like you've had some experiences that built you for this moment, right?
Yeah, I think my past experiences just with dealing with people on both sides, such as radio, corporate world, and then in the streets of the D2. So
Come on now.
Dealing with both of those and getting Pizza Cat, I feel like I had already got taught my life lessons. So now it's time to use what you got taught in life in your real life.
We're going to talk about it today. I like that.
Yeah.
But you touched on something that I feel like is important because we've had the owners, of course, Floods Bar and Grill, Stephanie and Christina. We've also had conversations with the owner of Good Vibes over on the east side with Portia Powell right here on this podcast. But you touched on just black ownership. Being downtown Detroit, that ain't nothing you could just sneeze over, right?
Sneeze over that. Hell no.
Not easy.
No.
Yeah, so what is that like, or what were some of the obstacles with just being able to do that down here?
I'm gonna say obstacles is you fight with yourself a lot, and that's because you try to. Downtown is one of those places where traffic is coming regardless. You know it's going to be people down here regardless, but how do we get them inside of our building? So that's where the key piece of weird came into play. That's where the colors come into play for the building, where it's just happy, it's fun. And also, like I said, we have to really plan and strategize for our events because, hey, the same day that we may have a big event, all the streets may be cut off. Police got all the streets cut off.
Right.
It's a rock concert at Ford Field.
Come on.
Our parking lot is usually $15, but that day it's $85.
Yeah.
So you got to really plan and be strategic when it comes to your downtown location.
It's hard for some people to pay for pizza after they pay $85 for parking, huh?
But that's why, like I said, for me being inside venues my whole life, I feel like I was always following other people's plan. They would book me to DJ, but I could never really do me.
Okay.
You know, I really like to do me when I'm DJing, but I'm still got to go on their core because they're the owners, you know what I'm saying? So once me and Dre got Pizza Cat, it was like, well, let's do us. We don't do no microphones only on Wednesdays because most of the fights that break out is because the host is on the mic talking about my east side dogs, my west side, none of that.
Yeah.
You know, same thing when it comes to people spending money. You go to the club, you already paying $40 to park, you already paying $40 to get in, so you already $80 before you even place a drink or food. So we free entry forever.
Come
you
on.
know what I'm saying? We've never charged to get in because we just want our customers and consumers to be like, hey, no matter if we spend some money or not spend some money, they're gonna treat us good inside this venue.
That's what's up. I'm assuming that's the same feel for Lillie Mays out there too, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody ain't got the money you got.
No,
Come on,
everybody,
man.
and we doing it buffet style too. So we already got the food lined up, buffet style. You pick what you want, you get your tray, you get your drinks, you go sit at the table and stuff. And the reason we had it like that, because when the pandemic came, a lot of people ain't want to work. They got that money, got a hold of all them bands they was getting, they didn't want to work, you know what I'm saying? So we had to improvise, and we did it like that, man. But so far, so good, man. I can't complain.
I hear, is that, correct me if I'm wrong now, is these mama recipes or something that's going on there?
Yeah, mamas, grandmas, a few ancestors, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkled in with the new school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you mentioned it, but I felt like that was most important because when we talk here on Oh Yeah Podcast, it is about the story, the journey, but being able to transition. Because you guys got a different foundation, but to be able to move to this, you know, that's pretty goddamn impressive if you ask me, right? Yeah. But let's kind of get to it. In the Field Live.
So In the Field Live is actually my homeboy's platform.
Okay.
So me and Sino been backing it since day one.
Yeah.
And that's our relationship. So our right hand man, his name Tuck on
shout
Instagram.
out to Tuck,
at official Tuck.
Yeah.
So one day we was sitting inside the studio and we was talking about the Friday Night Cypher and we was talking about other ideas, you know, whatever. And this when we was doing our podcast, Put on the Flow.
Put it on the floor, yeah.
So, you know, Tuck was just mentioning like, hey, you know, I want to do this. We should do this. And me and Sino kind of dragged our feet on it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And one day Tuck just woke up and he did it.
Yeah.
So, you know, we wasn't them type of people who like, well, let's claim it's ours. No.
Okay.
We're going to support yours like it's ours. So
all right.
Whoever he couldn't get in touch with, we put the call in. Whoever we couldn't get in touch with, somehow he finessed his way in there. You know what I'm saying? And Tuck one of them type of people where if he need to be there, he gonna make sure he there to make that connection.
And they love Tuck. Tuck is a good guy too.
Well, that's what's up. Well, shout out to Tuck. I ain't never met him, but Tuck come on over here to the Oh Yeah Podcast
he one of them people where he gonna be the life of the party. He gonna be one of the people who you gonna want to be around. So when we see In the Field Live, like I was one of the first people to hop on. I'm not even a rapper. We had did a song. What song was that?
Yeah, we did Do It for the Ghetto.
Do It for the Ghetto. We gonna get to that.
Yeah.
So we just popped it off for him. Before you know it, it was GT, Payroll. It was this artist, Babyface Ray, and now that's to be honest with you, that's the top platform for music like that in the city. You know.
Okay.
So
most definitely.
Well, that's what's up. I think that speaks to, you know, not just the relationship, but y'all being willing to work with others, right? Throughout the city and
100%.
building those relationships. That's kind of been y'all platform for a long time, though, right?
You know, we always gonna work with everybody, man, and like I say, keep the relationships tight.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't hard to find.
Come on now. Yeah. Well, you're 6'5".
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, for real.
But I guess that speaks to y'all relationship too. Maybe we should tap into that. You know, y'all been riding a long time for each other, man.
Yeah.
When I'm calling around doing my research, they like, you know, you find one, you find the other.
Yeah.
But
Speak on that.
This is different because, and I even got to speak back to reference of radio because when I was on air and I'm playing Sino songs every day, I'm playing them every day, and a lot of people were like, how can I get that Sino love? How much is that?
Yeah.
Where I gotta be? What you need me to do? And I kind of had to brush it off because it's like what we got, you really can't buy it. You can't buy into it. It's like a no new friends type of thing because like Five knew me when I met Five actually because he had bought a motorcycle for my brother.
Yeah.
I heard about that. TJ?
TJ. At my mama house, and I was coming home I'm still in high school. Yeah. I was coming home from baseball practice and I just seen this dude with this big
chain.
What was that?
I had my nickname. I had
the
Ben Franklin.
It was a big Ben Franklin piece.
Yeah.
I'm just looking like, all right, whatever. So then once I turned into me, he was like the first person that reached out to me like, I want you to host my mixtape. Yeah. And I'm like, all right. So, you know, and to be 100, I probably moved to the suburbs, Southfield, when I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So was I extremely familiar with Detroit? Yes, but no.
Okay.
You know, because I was like a suburb kid for a long time. So once I got in radio and everything, like this was my big homie.
That's what's up.
So to be able to move through the streets how I move, don't go there. Like, you know, stay away from those people. They got a lot going on right now. You know what I'm saying? He was my ear to the streets. Even when I was doing interviews, like I said, I was a shy person. So every time I'm headed to the station, I got to be on air at 7. I'm headed down there at 6:15, 6:30. I got to interview Jeezy at 7:20. I call 5. I got to interview Jeezy in 20 minutes. He'd be like, give me 5 minutes. He'll send me a whole text message, ask him these questions, because everybody else already know that.
Yeah.
Ask him this.
Yeah. And the crazy part about BJ, when I met BJ, he always carried himself. You knew he was younger, but he thought like he was my age, and I was like, damn, and that's what attracted me to him. Like, this young nigga was
he had a vision, huh?
He was cold with it. And one thing about this guy, man, he tries everything. I don't give a fuck what it is. If he want to sing, that nigga just gonna try it. If he don't like it, fucking singing, rapping, that nigga gonna try motherfucking truck driving, this, that, making. Nigga making pizzas, man.
He making
Come
pizzas.
on, man. He making fucking pizzas.
Man, listen.
You know how crazy that is?
Nah, I had
pies,
already.
I'm sorry, pies. They pies.
Yeah, thank you.
They say they pies.
Cheese to the edge.
Yeah, they pies. I'm
Cheese
sorry.
to the edge.
Yeah, they pies.
Cheese to the edge.
Yeah.
Well, that speaks to it, though, man. You know, both of y'all done both took a lot of shots out here, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
Most
one of them was the podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
you mentioned it. We might as well go right into it. I don't know if that's something y'all still working on,
How
but
did the Put It On The Flow podcast?
Put It On The Flow.
So this how it really started. So,
because hold on, real quick, because that's how when you said Tuck name, because he was on there with y'all, right?
he
Come
got-
on,
yeah,
but Tuck was on there with us like episode.
Tuck came on there with us when we started to do it for real.
The second version.
The first version was on live.
Put On The Flow started
Yeah.
during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Started during the pandemic. We was just on IG Live.
Cause nobody go nowhere.
Nobody
so
could
they
go.
ain't had nothing to do but be on their phones.
So we just hopped on live one day. We was in the crib. We was like, man, let's put on the flow. We just started asking people questions, tapping people in. Before you know it, we had bought a little board with sound effects, and we got mics and we got drops. And before you know, we had chefs on the show. This is like ill in the pandemic. Nobody can leave the house.
And
we used to have like wild stripper calls. It was all Instagram live, bro.
Man, boy,
tapping people
the
in.
way y'all thinking y'all head, man.
Tapping people in, like, girl, just put on the flow. Like, when the last time you sucked some? She like last night. How'd you suck it? And it started off just
threesomes, females, niggas cheating on them. And
so the version y'all see that we recorded. That's really why we didn't continue with it, because the feel of it wasn't what we
originally started off with.
with.
And we had to dumb it down.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of stuff I feel that they weren't going to set from us the way we was going to be talking in that form.
Okay.
It was cool on live, but in that form, it was like, we got a lot of people looking up to us, and it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? He got a daughter, I got a kid.
I try to sometimes,
you know
play the political card when it comes to conversation and what I say, you know what I'm saying? Because what you say sticks now, you know what I'm saying?
Out there.
It's out there. They can always play it back and record it, but when we was live, if you wasn't there,
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, you know?
So we had to kind of like, if we did it the second way, we would have had to sugarcoat it.
Okay.
And I was like, if God put it back on our heart to do it, and it's perfect time, and then we'd do it.
Then do it.
Maybe we can get a check from it. Never know.
I think another thing is salute to the both of you, man. Organic, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Y'all relationship, the work, the music, right? If it ain't gonna be organic, it seems like that's not for y'all.
No.
Is that generally how y'all make your business decisions?
One thing about us, it ain't never about no money. Ever, and I tell them that. You know what I'm saying? The person will offer me $5,000 to come jump on the track or come to a club or whatever. If I feel it ain't for me, it ain't for me. I don't care about no money.
Fi tell me that all the time. That's even tripping. With like even when with bookings with him.
Yeah.
He hit me like, nah, nope.
Just
I don't
like
care
that.
how much money it is. Nope.
Yeah, he'll tell me like, I'm going to a booking over there. I'm like, bro, you a different kind of dude, man.
Yeah,
we ain't doing that no more. We made it through that.
To be honest with you, I get a booking and it's on 7 in Greenfield. You know what I'm saying?
Like for what?
Not a bad area.
Right.
They'll pay me a big bag. You know what I'm saying? It's at a hall.
Yeah.
I hire me some security, then the day of, I tell 5, like, what you about to do? Oh, I'm about to go. No way possible.
It ain't gonna
I'm
work.
about to come get you about to get some drinks.
You gotta love that though, man.
You know?
Yeah.
So
that's different. That's a different relationship.
boy messing up my bag, but it's
one thing about it, I know the risk ain't worth the reward.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just know how niggas is. Niggas just wanna they wanna test the waters.
You've been around these blocks a few times.
I know what niggas trying to do. They want to test the waters.
And I take his word for it because, like I said, when I think back in my day, when I was like first popping up and everybody asking questions, so you got artists who they've been artists for a long time trying to come at me.
Yeah.
And they coming at me hard.
Yeah, hard.
And Fi got to step in like, hold on.
Yeah.
That's little bro. If you want to come at him correct because he's real.
Yeah.
But you know, like, I don't really know how to respond to these people because I damn near looked up to them at one point in time. But now they trying to get their buzz back and they coming at me like,
And people, these artists and different things, like when he was on radio, they're aggressive, man.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do things. Like they think radio is going to get them. If BJ play my record, I'm getting a record deal.
Right.
Like, no, nigga, that's
That
not
doesn't
how it
always go like that.
Get your ass out here and work, nigga. Do
Hey,
what
but
I did.
at one point in time, it was like that.
It was like that though.
Yeah.
It was
But
like that.
Yeah.
they had put in the work though. They was putting in work
Yeah.
though.
Sure.
They come
You gotta
with
know how to, like, I come from a different era. I know how to pull up on the DJ, kick it with him, buy him a drink, don't even press him about playing no music.
Yeah.
I see him again.
But that's relationship building.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That wasn't just the DJ. That was how you was moving in life.
Moving
right?
like in life, man. People don't know how to do that.
No,
these days no more.
it's different.
It's
That's
different.
social media. That's part of the reason why we doing this,
Yeah.
man.
You know how many times I done, like, LaRon has sent artists up here and be like, yeah, I want you to hook up with this person, that person, this person, that person. These people don't even know I do music or nothing because I'm not even speaking on that. Hey, we about to shoot here, go eat. We about to shoot there. I'm gonna take you to your hotel, and I'm gone.
Right.
Next time they see me, dog, you ain't told me you rapping.
You ain't even tell me.
It ain't even.
Right.
That ain't what we here. I'm here
Right.
to show you a good time.
Right.
And my brother told me to look out for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We was gonna get to that, shout out to old LaRon
Yeah.
Harris, but we'll get to him later. You know what I mean?
Boogie.
But the way you speaking, I think I have to ask right now in terms of where people see you now. They see you in these movies, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they see you as well, but the roles you have, it is more of, a reflection of kind of what you're talking about right now, right?
Yeah.
So was that just a natural progression as well out of the music, or?
Where the movie thing was like, it wasn't a dream of mine. I never in my life thought like I want to be an actor. Never.
Yeah.
Never crossed my mind. I never thought in a million years. Yeah. So my man T, Moolah Films, my man Thomas, Beezy, at the time they was all together and they used to shoot movie style videos.
Yep.
So they was from Southwest. So when they came to Detroit, they were shooting videos for me, Doughboy Cash Out, Streets Are Us, and a few other people. So after they went so hard with the videos, they transitioned over to movies. And then that's when they called people like me, BJ, come do a cameo or whatever. And I was like, damn, okay, this is pretty cool. The second role I did, I was like, this is pretty cool. Next role, I'm like, you know what, dog, fuck it. I want to try and do some,
let me get serious
a bigger
about
role,
this.
you know what I'm saying? And then it just went from there, and then next thing you know, I'm a full-blown actor.
Yeah. Full-blown.
Yeah, full-blown
Out
actor
here.
right now.
Renzo.
Yeah, full-blown actor.
Luger.
Yeah,
Yeah?
full-blown actor now, man. It's a beautiful thing. My dog just got him a big role in one of the
That was
one of the
today.
series. That was just today.
Just today?
Yeah, that's why he dressed like that.
I had to go tell them, like, they had me, what you call it?
It was audition.
They had me audition. I had to tell them, like, listen, if y'all want me to have this role, just give it to me, because I didn't read these script, nothing. But I can be taught how to play this character.
Yeah, back in the day, we was just doing it, and we wasn't thinking that this independent thing would be a thing.
That's right.
We was just doing it like, it's different. We're going to do
different,
something. So we could just call BJ, hey, come read these lines.
Yeah.
But now it's like, nigga.
Yeah, they used to call me on the phone, like, just come here, script there, boom. But now they like, you got to rehearse for it. I'm
But
like,
now
nigga,
we got to act.
Yeah.
We got to act for real.
We got to be serious. It's an expectation now.
It's an expectation now. We can't play around.
I figured out how big he was when we went to Cleveland one day, and I'm thinking like Cleveland, one of my stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm DJ BJ. I'm about to go to Cleveland. Cool.
Look at him.
So girls walking past. I'm thinking like, everybody say what up. They like Renzo, Luger.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn. Sino like, yeah. Sino like, I told you. And I'm talking about the whole trip, the whole thing.
They want pictures.
I'm in manager mode now.
Yeah.
I'm not DJ BJ no more.
Yeah.
I'm in manager mode.
Yeah.
I'm taking pictures, emails, this.
He trying to figure out how we're going to get to a bag. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, all right, fuck me.
Yeah.
Let me see how we can get to a bag. How can they book us out in Cleveland? How can we get more money out here? Because they look at, I swear to God, I would have thought he was Denzel.
Just like that.
It's just picture after picture, walk past after walk past. I'm thinking like,
It's different when you right there and live and in
I
effect.
still don't believe this shit.
Yeah.
I was in Playa del Carmen. I was in Mexico for my birthday, and people coming up to me all over different.
In Mexico.
They was all over the country in that motherfucking.
Recognize who you was from your
shit.
work.
I'm talking about they know, ain't no fake shit. They know shit.
Yeah.
What you and Murder gonna do? Well, is it gonna be a plug love too? And what's up with when McGraw
they with questions.
They know what's going
what's
on.
up.
You know
that's why I say it's more money to get now than back then, because name and face is bigger than voice.
Come on.
Some people got powerful voices, but I promise you, if Martin Luther King would have had an Instagram and they could have matched his name with his face, with his voice,
It would have been different. Come on.
For real.
Now, you brought it up, or y'all two brought it up here now. So was this today that we were announcing the new movie here, or are we going to hold on to that?
No, well, the series
This could be the...
No. The series is called H-Block. It's a spinoff from McGraw.
I heard about that,
and
correct.
it's based off my character Luger, so it's like 4 years prior to what's going on in McGraw.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to show y'all a lot of things that what went on in season 2, where it came from the prequel, and then we're gonna bring people from the prequel into season 3. But
you
it's
invested,
a dope
man.
series.
You invested.
Yeah.
I see it all over you,
Oh
man.
no, this shit's
This
serious.
is different now.
This shit serious.
He in the deep.
This shit
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
No, I don't play. That's one thing I don't even play about is that shit. Like I take that shit serious now. At first I wasn't. At first I was just getting the script, reading it, saying the lines.
Right.
Now I'm understanding why I'm delivering these lines to this person. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why I'm saying this.
Right.
What's the reason for you telling murder this and what you telling them?
Right.
I know the reason why I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
something behind
There's
everything.
something behind everything now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But that come from me investing in the acting class.
I ain't got that far yet.
Put time
how
into
to do
it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
But
We
I'm
see
trying
you.
to get. I'm pulling them in there slowly but surely. I'm pulling them in
Slowly
there.
but sure, they be on
Yeah.
set all day.
Yeah.
Well, it was the one thing that even with talking with Ron, man, that I've looked at as impressive, because I'm gonna be quite honest, fully transparent. I don't know if I have been in touch or had a real pulse on the culture in the manner that I should. I don't play about Detroit.
No, for real.
I'm the number one ambassador of the city of Detroit, and I believe you should be, and you should be too. You see what I'm saying?
But this right here, what you doing right here?
Yeah.
Called us, met up, sat down.
Yeah.
Real professional interview.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is it.
Dog.
If you ever want to put your full stamp,
Yeah.
like you gotta imagine where we at right now.
Yep. Come on.
We at Floods.
We at Floods Bar and Grill, baby.
They got some damn good food.
That's right.
Might I add
Who
to
you know
that.
did an interview like a podcast
That's right.
at Floods?
Yeah.
It's just
Listen,
it's unheard
That's
of.
player.
I
That's super
appreciate
player.
y'all bigging me up right
That's
now,
super
but
player. That's player.
this is about y'all today.
Yeah, that's player, though.
What I'm saying
yeah.
though is, come on,
yeah.
that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You moving right on in, brother. I appreciate that,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you so much.
But I like that y'all, if nothing else, it's evident. And no disrespect to nobody else. Shout out to everybody.
No,
I don't
fact.
want nobody to take nothing personally. But the pulse y'all have on the culture, at least for the last 15 years, has been really unmatched,
No,
right?
appreciate it. Yeah.
And the work is what I saw. Buffed up, plug glove,
Yeah.
211.
Yeah.
Y'all, along with other things.
Yeah.
How y'all able to do that? What is it to keep y'all so naturally engraved into what's going on? Not just the streets, but business. I mean,
think-
Remy, right?
Yeah.
Remy Martin.
Yeah, shout out
Come
to
on,
Remy.
right?
Definitely.
1738.
I gotta hear it.
Yes, sir.
VSOP.
I think we motivate each other. I think all our friends, like one thing I always say is I'm a fan of my friends first.
Yeah.
So not only is this my brother, this my best friend, but I'm a fan of DJ BJ.
That's big.
Him being the DJ, him being the entrepreneur, him being a great father, a great son, like, you know what I'm saying? Tuck, Dre Butters, like all my friends, like my man Vic, you know what I'm saying? He did 5 years in prison. He came back out and they missed a beat.
Yeah.
Back on this shit.
Yeah.
I think we just motivate each other, man. I
That's real.
see him doing something good. I feel like I got to step it up and do something else good.
Yeah.
He be like, damn, Sino, you should, fuck that. That ain't, go ahead, man, get on your shit, whoopty whoop. It's
Yeah.
just, we motivate each other.
That's
You can't
what's
help it when you surround yourself around people like him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think too, like the consistent grind, Detroit brand that. Detroit make you wanna not have a day off. You know? And that's just from like, and that's not even like, cause a lot of people in Detroit, they get caught up in the wrong stuff of who got the sweetest car, who got the biggest chain, who get the new buffs, who got on a Miri all day. I don't give a fuck about none of that. This whole outfit right here is H&M.
Yeah.
These bitches.
Yeah.
H&M.
Yeah.
That outfit
I'm
was
with you,
probably, that
H&M
bitch
right here,
not
baby.
It might not be what, 150 the outfit. Huh?
I don't even think it's 150.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
got these in Vegas for $14.
But you fresh as
Come on.
dog shit, boy.
You know, so
Killing it.
I just
At an
it's just-
audition.
Nah, real talk.
You know?
Real
And
talk.
I just think like I think that we from Detroit, but sometimes we can escape the Detroit mindset.
Yeah.
And the Detroit setting, because a lot of people want to be inside that one circle.
Yeah.
And then once they hop into that circle, they be like, oh, this is what this circle about. Let me try to hop out. But then once you hop in, it takes so long to hop out.
Yeah.
So we've been inside that circle for so long that it's like,
Right.
all right, cool. Every time we go to the club, we got to buy 4 bottles
Yep.
because we got these girls with us. So guess what? we just ain't going to the club.
Right.
We're gonna stop by the bar and get us a few
Yeah.
drinks, but we know ain't no chaos going on.
Yeah.
So we can wake up tomorrow and get back to work. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's about mindset and about timing too.
Yeah.
Timing is everything when it comes to.
Mindset. Because back in the day, I feel that, oh shit, we gotta get a booth. Ain't no way I'm going to this club without a booth, and ain't no way I'm ain't getting 4 bottles. You fucking crazy. But I'm so mature now, and I know I can do anything I want in the world, go any place I want, buy anything I want. You know what I'm saying? And I can go in the club, man, stand at the bar, give me a drink, man, and do my thing and feel good.
It feel good.
It feel good. You get the same attention.
Same vibe. I'm looking at people in the booth and know, like how you just said, no shots to them. Love everybody, but it's just like, boy, you just spent $1,700 on bottles.
My God.
I'm thinking like, nigga, I'm about to go buy 44 bags of bacon with that.
Yep.
I want to go just tap one of the young boys on their shoulder, just tell them, man,
you ain't got to do it.
Just listen to me. Just listen to me.
Listen, man, sometimes when I sit here and I have these conversations, man, and I already got the blueprint. I already know where I want to go with it. But y'all telling it. Sometimes we get caught up in this social media and they see the highlight reel and they swear they know, oh, you got to do this, you got to do it. So I appreciate that y'all right now just saying what the real is. You done kept a couple of dollars in your pocket. Man. You can invest it in something else. You know what I'm saying? Invest it in your family.
Anything.
You got mama's recipes out here, dog.
Man, you can do
Come
anything.
on.
You can do anything.
And we buying bottles with it.
No, fact.
People hate to hear the real sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like,
I get the feeling like I'm the older Hake nigga.
Oh, no.
But I know how further I could have been if I would have.
I tell people all the time, it's for me to manage the information.
Yeah.
It's for you to tell me.
Most definitely.
You doing your job by telling the information. Now what they do with it, that's on them.
I just don't want you to keep getting caught up in what's popping. No way you buying a Myriads and you just Ubered here.
Well, let's keep talking about some of the more investments. I know it was 35, 25 clothing as well, right?
Correct. So I haven't really done clothing in a long time, but that was like a big that was one of my biggest branding possibilities. That's one thing that if I could tell anybody to brand yourself was clothing.
Okay.
That started when I was in college and
you killed the game too with that shit.
Thank you. I was in college. I had smoked for the first time at Eastern Michigan inside my dorm room, and I was trying to become a DJ. And I had told my roommate, I was like, I'm gonna call myself DJ BJ. He was like, that shit's stupid. It's crazy. And I had a Nokia back then. Yeah. So I had went to the little number pad and I had typed in DJ BJ and 3525 popped up.
Wow.
So I ran right to Northland Mall. I had bought a burgundy shirt with yellow letters to go on my Timbs. Yeah. And the next day I just walked around campus with it. Everybody asking, what's this, what's this, what's that? And now here come the research part, like I was just doing with the cameras. Right. I researched Fendi, Gucci, Prada. What does that mean? Right. Nobody could tell me. Right. And then I researched Master P, Diddy. Every time Master P get paid, Master P get paid. But every time No Limit get paid, Master P still get paid. Yeah. So I'm like, let me just build a whole nother alter ego, a whole nother name, a whole other person with no person, and sell it. Sell it. And the rest is history.
Boom. Boom. All 4-1 Entertainment too?
All 4-1 Entertainment, Back Home Collection, Finkel Ave Collection, and we Alumni Collection. Me and BJ had when we did the Floyd shirts and all that. What was that called?
I forgot so much.
You gotta love it. What y'all talking about is business.
This hat Back Home.
But a lot of the stuff with the clothing, it was like me and him on the phone going back and forth. So I had a press machine, he bought a press machine. We found a plug for the prints, we pressing shirts, ordering shirts.
His family was invested too, huh?
He got the Pakistan plug, he tried one, I tried one, we ended up going with a whole nother one in the middle.
One thing, that nigga moved fast right here. Okay. When he wants something done to do something, he owned it.
It was just like, quick. You know, like we had like a good 2-3 year run of us just going crazy with the merch, and it was like, all right, time for something new.
Yeah,
time for something new.
It was
It wasn't a passion; it was just something we wanted to try.
Yeah,
it ain't like shots being taken.
Yeah, it's just
we just take a shot. If it work, it work, right?
But he was more passionate with it.
But I had a good run I had a great run with clothing. Yeah. I was inside Mr. Allen's every store in Michigan for 2.5 years. Big shout out to Ty Mopkins for that.
Yeah, shout out to Ty. Yeah, shout out
big
to
shout
Ty.
out to Ty. That's at before that had my store inside Greenfield Plaza. And then Tom Hopkins walked in one day and he was like, it's time to work smarter, not harder.
Okay.
And I never understood what that meant until I got that first Mr. Alice order. And the first order was for $47,000. And it was
I got a couple bands out of a few of them orders. Shit, I was like, nigga, you need me to help
Wait
you
a
do
minute.
what?
That's right. That's right.
$47,000, and once I did the math, it was gonna take me $29,500 to make $47,000, and I did not have $29,000.
Yeah.
I did not, and that's when I learned business.
Right.
I reached out to one of my homies. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna give you this much, but I'm gonna charge you this much." I'm like, "Why? You my friend."
Right.
He was like, "I can't be friends with you right now because
This is
business.
business.
This is business."
What?
So.
I think this is a good time to talk about that then, because with all those shots y'all been taking, you know, but still having, I don't know a better word, but like a touch in the streets or a touch into friends and family. You know what I mean? I'm sure people pull on y'all all the time about the next greatest idea coming out of Detroit. You know, how do you manage that? You know, and,
especially when they ain't talking about their own money. That shit get crazy. They want you to spend. They got all these great ideas, but they ain't got no money.
Yeah.
But you do have some family members and friends that have great ideas that's worth trying. Like, damn, nigga, that shit is
right. That's it.
crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to know, and sometimes you got to give them the opportunity to hang themselves too.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say on that, and it's even me speaking right now. Let's speak Pizza Cat. Pizza Cat was a vision where a lot of people didn't believe in it. It was like the colors is weird. No way y'all about to just make this much off pizza. It was just a lot of negativity. Like when I was telling people at first.
Yeah.
You know, they was not trying to get me down. They was like, yeah, that's just a bad investment. That's just, you know. And now that's the same people calling, like, hey, let me get a franchise. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. And I'm just at the point in my life now. I'm sick of avoiding the same people I'm trying to avoid.
Okay.
Cause you know, like I'm just being honest. I got a hard problem with saying physically no sometimes.
Okay.
Like, no.
Yeah.
You know, I just got a hard problem with that sometimes. I
I
know
think this nigga never told me no. That's crazy.
That's crazy, huh?
Now that's crazy.
So I
He
think
ain't
But I
never
guess
told
what
me
he's speaking to is the difference. Those who've earned
Yeah.
the right to say yes all the time, and those who you just trying to hold on, right?
Yeah. You know, so I'm at that point in my life right now where I turn 35 tomorrow. So I'm at that point where, you know, like, words is about to speak out of me. A lot of people not about to, not even like me, they're going to respect me more because of the words that's about to come out. You know?
Come on now.
And
that's got to be kind of liberating in itself, right? To know you feeling that and knowing that you're ready for that.
It's been a lot of like. That's why I always tell Sino. I said if I was to get into a fist fight with anybody right now, I would probably beat them so bad because they probably gonna catch so much agony from so many other things built up.
They getting the beating from 10 years ago. They had nothing to do with that.
No, for real.
They getting the beating from so much other stuff. They like, bro, I ain't even say nothing that wild. I'm just gonna have to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because it just all came out at once. You know.
Y'all leave BJ alone, all right?
That's why
Let's just leave BJ 35-25. Leave that man alone. But I respect that though, because what you're talking about is what he saw in you. Not just the business acumen, but the vision that you jump right to it. You know what I mean? But sometimes you just may need to stay away from folks. You know what I mean?
No, that's fact.
You know what I mean? That's what's up though.
That's fact.
But I think this is a good time. As you mentioned, 35. You just mentioned you just celebrated your birthday in Mexico. You know, the city of Detroit recently has been getting what I would consider to be some of the best accolades in the hip hop culture, whatever, that we've ever seen. Right?
Yeah.
Let's be clear. That's probably because of y'all. Right? It's probably because of the investment y'all put into y'all work years and years ago. So let's get to it. You know,
because I got some shit to talk
come
about.
on now, you know what I mean? This again, let's preface this.
I'm taking my
let's
glasses.
preface this with, come on, let's preface this with no disrespect to nobody. Shout out to everybody. We appreciate your work. We appreciate what you're doing, but let's be clear on what has gone on in the city of Detroit and the investment, right? And I'm gonna be honest, where I was a fan. I love that slapping mixtape.
Yeah, that's
and I believe I was late.
Yeah.
I was late.
Caught on late to a lot of stuff.
Okay, but I'm okay with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay,
it's
good.
there. It's there.
It's there.
It's there. It's there.
DJ BJ 3525 WJLB, right?
No, never.
Hot 107.
Excuse me, Hot 107.
Yeah.
Let me get that right.
But I did do an epic day on WJLB too.
Okay, no.
After
Hot 107.
After all the shit.
I know this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And the killer part is that's on me.
Oh, no,
Because I told myself twice, don't fuck up on that. And I did.
Would I love to be on JLB? Now, no. But back then,
Yeah.
yes. When I quit radio,
Yeah.
I would have loved to be on JLB, 100%.
Well, let's talk about it. It was an 8-bar challenge.
Yeah.
It was Freestyle Fridays.
Yeah.
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 Come on, my bad. I'm just
cool. All right,
y'all
so
go.
listen.
Y'all go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go when I speak on radio. I feel like I was in a position of let me ask for forgiveness before permission. So a lot of people on radio, they look at it as a job. I look at it as a platform with a door.
Yeah.
So I knew eventually this door was going to close.
Okay.
Like, me and Five had lots of talks
Yeah.
of, I'm like, bro, I'm ready to get up out of here. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Time is coming, this and that, you know, but we was still dropping music at the time. So it's like, you know, let's thug this out. Let's see if we can get us a deal. Let's keep dropping these records, you know?
Yeah.
But in the midst of that, I just learned the game of how radio worked and how people was getting paid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, while I'm here, I might as well get paid.
Right.
So I looked at like, you had your sales reps, and your sales reps, they'll go out and find a Heineken or anybody, you know, a T-Mobile, and they'll be like, well, DJ BJ is doing this, he wants to do this, so won't you sponsor it?
Yeah.
So by the time it get to me, if they spend $50,000, I get my back end of probably like $4,500.
Right.
Station got paid, the rep got paid, whoever cutting the commercials,
Yeah.
I'm at the bottom of the barrel. So I'm thinking like, forget
But you the
that.
key.
But I'm the key. So I'm like, now let me create the platform, let me go find the sponsor, and let me build the platform, and let me pay everybody who has to get paid from the platform.
Yeah.
So now I'm up here.
Yeah.
So that's when radio, once again, it wasn't a job, it was a platform.
Yeah.
You know, so even when the Cypher started, that was something where my boss pretty much said no.
Yeah.
So one Friday, I just called everybody up, and boom, we on air.
Yeah.
They was cussing, they was doing this. The next Friday, she was like, hell no, none of that. Whatever you did last week, no, you'll go on suspension. But the
Right.
ratings came back.
Ooh.
So that hour was the highest hour on the radio for that week. We had the most listeners because guess what? These cats who on radio, they're from Detroit. So now you're getting every local listener
From everywhere.
tuned in.
Yeah.
And you're getting every artist tuned in. Like, how was these people on the radio?
How they get there?
Jail sales, this. I got calls from everybody. Like, what is you doing on Friday?
Right.
So I was really with Remy before that.
Yeah.
But once Remy seen me do that, they was like, oh, we tapping in all the way because you tapped in with the culture.
Yeah.
Then I got shout out to Carrie too, because that's like my.
Shut up, Carrie. Oh,
we
shout out to Carrie. Yeah.
We started off as friends and associates, but now we like, if we locked in, ain't no switching up.
There ain't
You
no
know what I'm
switching
saying?
up.
We
Yeah.
extremely locked in.
Okay. Word is that it used to be a lobby where you were testing folks before they could get on air.
Yeah, that was the only
They
way.
had to get through the lobby.
You had to
Okay.
battle
So
your
we
way to
never
that.
had any. What's crazy about this is why I got my different mindsets on Detroit, because I feel like when people got a mission, ain't no drama. But whenever it's BS, that's when stuff happens. Like
Yeah.
clubs, fights, this. All right, everybody, whatever. But when we was in that lobby,
Right.
all them artists had the same dream.
Yeah.
To blow and to make it.
Yeah.
So you got East Side, West Side, HP,
Yeah.
Brightmo, this. People fresh out of jail,
Yeah.
people who whatever.
They
you know
won't
what
let
I'm saying?
nothing to get in between the way of fucking that
No,
up.
I
Yeah,
ain't
they
about
wasn't
to do
gonna mess
nothing.
that
I don't care
opportunity
what
up.
he's saying.
Yeah.
Doing nothing dumb in here. I'm at the radio station. This
Yeah.
is my platform to blow.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
probably be 70 deep in the lobby.
No, for real talk.
70 deep.
70 deep in the
Real talk.
lobby, and every artist get they shine. We vote, hands up, and then 10 of us go on air.
I'm sorry. We're going to have to go back to this. Like, who's voting?
The people who was ever there
The people went in there.
in the lobby.
People in the lobby.
It was so smooth to where BJ could be rapping, I could be with BJ.
Yeah.
But if BJ fuck up, I'd be like, damn, dog did his thing. I can't be mad at that.
Can't
Fuck
be
it,
mad.
BJ, we coming back try next week.
See you next week.
It was like a family thing, man. It was so family
I'm
oriented.
still cool with all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had we had a group that was called a core. Once you won so many weeks in the hallway, now you added to the core. So the core just turned into like our
it was just different, huh?
Our everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what's up because I happened to see a little footage of the core.
Yeah.
But what's more amazing is that you really took your glasses off.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
This thing got real when you get to talk.
Yeah, because I ain't even saying my
Because
shit.
when you go talking with radio, to me, that was like a sentimental moment in my life. And the way that I left, it was like a slap in the face to me.
Okay.
So when we get to talking radio, it's like, you know, it get personal for me. Like,
Okay.
And one thing about it, so back in radio, it was only so many Detroit artists that was getting heavy spins. That was Tone Tone, K-Deezy, Stretch, Lodge Boys got in there a little bit, Made West, but that was the main core of when I was coming up. That ain't including Rock Bottom and Street Lords, obviously.
Yep.
They was getting deals and had a lot of major people looking at them, so they was playing the shit out of their shit.
Yeah.
But this guy right here
made
it cool for radio, for Detroit songs to get played on radio.
Yeah.
Not no popular shit that he thought in his head that this a good record. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that nigga never failed when it came to picking good records.
He saw the talent.
I just remember the I Dog Hoes, the Good Ass Days, the Dusty I'm Out Here's, the Vezo Money Phones, the Dex Death on Me. I remember Dex's first interview when he came in. And, you know, them was like times where it was
You're talking about some history right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I wanted to really tap in on is just that time. Because that's again, we all can see it now. Right? Again, everybody always can see the highlights, right? But that was core work, as you say, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you could tap into what hip hop or what the culture of the city really felt like and looked like during that time, with you on that Friday Night Cypher, the radio, what you was hearing, you know, that's what I think I need this platform to hear. Like, what was y'all, because you was traveling with it too, right? Once the music was going, you was able to move around differently, right?
Man, the respect level that these artists had for BJ was on another level. I'm talking from, you know, like Sada, T, Cash Out, like all these people, like, they respected the shit out of this man because he put his job on the line for this shit. I heard personally, he'd leave out the radio station going there, man, my boy's tripping.
Right.
They told me not to play none of this shit no more, nothing. Guess what? He throwing that shit in there because he wanted them to know, like, I know what I'm talking about. He put his job on the line. BJ, man, I can't keep, like, man, in a minute, man, you put my back against the wall, you busted my balls. Spinning that shit in there again. And then you look up and guess what? Look at what Detroit is right now.
Come on.
Look at this shit.
Come on.
And he done touched every one of these artists. He done played every one of these artists. He done broke their records.
With them,
toured with them, all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no Detroit radio, no Detroit music without the youngest nigga in charge, man.
I'm actually sitting back because I'm on my entrepreneur stuff right now.
Right.
So I'm actually sitting back trying to see what's going to be the next itch when it comes to radio.
Okay.
And I gotta give a big shout out to Dr. Darius at 97.9 because Doc is like, I can't even say holding it down because that's underwatering it. That's sugarcoating it. Doc is like doing his motherfucking thing right now, damn thing on his own. You know what I'm saying? And I just, not that I got nothing positive to say about 107.5, but I got nothing positive to say about 107.5.
That's just what it is.
That's just facts. You know what I'm saying?
Stand on that, huh?
Yeah, I feel like what I did for that station, how they played me and how they just, the deal they tried to give me and turn me into a robot. I had just had my daughter and I don't think that they was like.
That boy put his life on the line.
You know what I'm saying? So when they gave me the deal they gave me and said, hey, you either sign this or come get your stuff. And I was like, I'm on my way. And they was like, here's the paperwork. And I was like, no, I was just coming to get my stuff. You know, so I think they took it as disrespect. So now they don't play my name. They can't say my name. They can't.
I couldn't even bring her to the radio station. I went down to an interview. It kind of made me feel a certain kind of way. And I was going to not go, but I didn't want to make the people that was doing the interview look bad about that shit.
But all that did once again was teach me more about
what was going on, the business and
that,
everything.
You know?
And I've heard a few things, and in my research, I said it. You know, but I wanted you to speak on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is not about no bullshit, but this is your life.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't nothing to be played with. And as he said, you put your life on the line for that. You said you just had a daughter, right?
Yeah.
And I'm coming to work about this.
Syndicate me, full-blown robot. And he was like, but we're not going to touch you. We're not going to give you more money because you make too much money off endorsements. So we're not going to give you more salary because we know that you're going to go get it. And I'm like, well, y'all not about to give me more work and not give me more money because y'all think I'm about to go get it. I'm going to go get it regardless. That don't got nothing to do with y'all.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Pay me for what I'm supposed to get paid from you.
He don't know I think this, but I think he going to get a heavy bag on radio.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh, I'm gonna go back one day.
A heavy bag.
It's going to have to be like one of them breakfast clubs, one of them. Like,
come on, Hollywood. We with you.
No,
we with you, baby.
No,
we with you.
That's where the rich people live at.
We with you. Come on, where the rich people live at. Talk that.
For real.
That's what's up.
No, for real.
Well, I think this is a good time, man. This is a part of the Oh Yeah podcast where it's names and phrases, okay? But before we go in, I need to take just a quick break.
Okay.
And on the other half, we're going to go to names and phrases.
Let's do it.
All right?
Let's do it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. We'll be back with you with the Oh Yeah podcast with the boy Sino and DJ BJ. What up, though? It's your boy, Mr. Oh Yeah, Detroit's #1 ambassador. Coming to you today to send a big shout out to today's sponsor, Candidly Speaking greeting cards. If you ain't got you one, you should have been ordered it. Go to the website, Candidly Speaking greeting cards. It's the site where you see greeting cards that say happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, happy Valentine's Day, but it looked like us, for us. Go check them out and tell Toya I sent you. I'll let your boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Welcome back to the Oh Yeah podcast where we're sitting down with two of Detroit's most notable names throughout the city, the boy Sino and DJ BJ.
Yes,
again, thank y'all for sitting down with us.
No problem.
We had just stopped off with getting ready to go into names and phrases, but actually before I even go into that, man, I feel like I would be remiss if we didn't really, tap into your musical journey as well, your career, man. You've been really putting in work around here for a long time, and that's where we know you, Finkel, 4-1.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Come on,
that's
man.
For sure. If I don't do nothing, I put my hood on. That's for goddamn.
That's for goddamn sure, man.
They gonna give me that one.
Yeah, they gonna give you.
They gonna give me that one.
Man, they call you fine for a reason, right?
That's for sure. That's for sure.
That's for
and
sure.
You know what's so crazy was the Big Show. I fucked with the rest of the Big Show.
Yeah.
So I used the Big Show, but then one day I just said Big 5 and shit. Next thing I know, everybody's calling. Don't nobody call me Sino no more.
No more, huh?
Nobody.
Well, that's where I was introduced to it, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So if you don't mind me asking, what got you into the music? Because I think I know a little bit, but I want to hear you tell it.
Well, I was really like a fan of like Cash Money, Bad Boy, No Limit back then.
Yeah.
And, me and my cousin Pep, we used to put the tissue in the cassette.
Okay.
Put it in the karaoke and rap over the songs and shit like that, and then I eventually just fell in love with it.
Okay.
Man. I just love music.
Okay.
Like if I never get paid for it a day in my life, I still record music, put it out, produce. You know what I'm saying? Right? I still do all that.
You still do it.
I still do it.
I think that's in itself is commendable because sometimes a lot of folks that's got into it, they chasing the bag. Yeah, but it's a real passion. I
never chase no money.
Okay.
Never. That ain't no thing I do. Like I don't do that.
I believe you. No
I
smoke.
I just never have. Like you know that about me. I don't even chase no money. I just don't chase it. Like I'm so blessed. Like I do what I supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I do what I supposed to do, and I get rewarded.
Talk that. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, when you was talking about you and your partner, was that Wicked Ways?
Yeah. That's crazy. Wicked Ways. You fucked me up with that.
What is that?
Now that's crazy. That was my.
That's some research.
Listen, man.
Because he don't even know that. That's my cousin Pep Key. You out there? You know him.
Yeah.
You came to the sloppy crab. I mean the crab thing we did for.
Oh yeah.
He was there with his wife though, but Wicked Ways that's crazy. But yeah, that's where it started though.
That's where it started.
No, Wicked Ways is where
this is the moment
where it actually started.
Yeah.
Wicked Ways is where it started.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And we was Bone Thugs and Harmony fans too, so we was rapping like that's crazy.
Listen, this is the moment of the Oh Yeah podcast where the guests be like, "What the fuck? How he know that?"
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Wicked Ways. Yeah, me and my cousin Key. Yep. Damn, you fucked me up with that one.
Well, why not? That's what
You
we here
fucked me up
for,
with
man.
that one.
We here to tell a story,
You fucked me up
man.
with
Come
that
on.
one. I ain't gonna even lie.
Now, I gotta say, I still run around right now listening to a lot of music. And shout out to my brother, or all of our brother, LaRon Harris.
Yeah.
You know,
One of the greatest guys on earth.
Come
For
on,
sure.
man. Come
One of
on.
the greatest guys on earth right there.
Listen, me and that guy been running together since I was in 9th grade. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to say I introduced him, but put him together with his wife. So
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
Listen,
That's
we
cold.
go back.
You said if you ain't gonna take all the credit, you taking a lot of it.
Listen, it's
some
me.
of it.
It's
Some
me.
of it.
You hear me?
I know that's right.
You catch us in some of them conversations, I let you know that's my son. Okay? But he introduced me to y'all, man. And what I was really appreciative of, it wasn't just me supporting my dog. It was quality music y'all was putting out, man.
Yeah. And I remember
Real
you told me
shit.
that a few times for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you ain't lying.
No,
You would say that.
I for the ghetto.
Yeah, do it for the guy. And that's crazy. I did not know how many people like that record, man. Still
What?
to this day. Yeah.
What?
It wasn't like a lot of my records that I put out wasn't my favorite records.
Okay.
Like I knew I liked Do It For the Ghetto a lot, but I didn't know people loved it like they did.
Okay.
Like even Play, like it wasn't my favorite record. I
Yeah.
didn't like that record whatsoever.
I had to be taught.
That was him that liked that record. Like
Let me tell you, I really like, what you talking about is, boy, I just made me a play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right?
didn't like that record at all.
Listen,
That was my
I'm
jam.
I
like-
didn't like it. Not like that. Let me rephrase that. I didn't like it like that. I didn't think it was. I just thought it was a record. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was but
Yeah.
it happened to be one of my biggest records.
listen. I am all Detroit, grew up on the east side of Detroit, Mack and Van Dyke, Warren Outer Drive,
Yeah.
Kercheval and McClellan. But I was a good boy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went to school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I listened to my mother and my father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, Ron, what the fuck is he talking about?
Right.
Boy, I just made me a play.
Yeah.
I appreciate that I had to be
Yeah.
educated
Yeah.
to some shit on there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You laughing, BJ, but I'm being fully transparent.
No,
Like, I didn't know what he was talking about.
Because I ain't know what 4-1 was, so I made him.
Yeah.
So
And
I
the
get
crazy
you.
thing about it, shout out to T-Rap, drum dummy. He a major producer and writer
Okay.
from Augusta, Georgia. I got introduced to him by Dusty McFly, so shout out to T-Rap.
Okay.
But one thing about that, people didn't know, like a play could have been anything. Sports.
Okay.
You could have made a damn play driving a taxi, going to pick up one of your customers, anything. A play was anything, so it wasn't just no street shit. It was just, I could make me a play doing anything. Anything that brings in revenue, anything that helps me elevate was a play.
Oh, this
You know
boy,
what I'm saying?
he got so much wisdom now.
Yeah.
He's
You know what I'm
so
saying?
political.
Yeah,
I love it.
generic
It was for
answer.
everybody.
You know?
Yeah.
So anything was a play. And I didn't know until later on when LaRon was trying to give it to me how important and big that just phrase was, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I caught on kind of late.
come on. No, I caught on late, but I was
I
still
caught on
riding
late,
my
but yeah.
09 Impala.
Yeah.
Trying to make me a play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're in the corporate arena, but we was there. But let's go with it, man. Names and phrases. Now, names and phrases, I'm just going to shout out a name or I'm going to shout out a phrase.
Okay.
And you just tell me from your heart or your mind what it means to you. However it come to you.
Okay.
All right? All right. We already kind of did Do It For the Ghetto, but hell of a.
Oh,
Amazing.
my
Epic.
brother. That's my brother.
Yeah?
Best man
brother
ever
right
walked the face of earth.
Just like that.
No,
Genuine.
When I tell you no bullshit, swear to God, that's like one of the greatest niggas in the fucking world.
Hands down.
Just like that.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Me and
Swear to
Helliver
God.
had this system when it came to radio
Yeah.
where like Nisha on the cloud, Good Ass Day, T Grizzly, he'd just send me a snippet when they recording it. He'd be like, what you think about this? He already know it's it.
Okay.
I'm like, take off season.
Yeah.
Next question, let's go.
Greatest
Just
guy
like
in the
that,
world.
huh?
Greatest guy in the
Season.
world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greatest guy in
Genuine.
the world. Swear to
Yeah, man,
God.
look, the smiles on both
No,
of y'all
for
faces.
real.
with
I-
that.
I'm
I'm just
telling
being
you.
100.
He like that. He
Anytime
like
you
that.
see him, he gonna brighten your day up. Like
You call it, hey, you call tell Helliver, hey, we got something to do. We got to go do something to somebody.
Yeah.
What car we taking is what he gonna
That's
ask.
all it
He
is.
ain't gonna
Who
ask no
car we
questions.
taking?
tonight is my
Come on.
birthday.
Yeah.
I got a party tonight.
Yeah.
10 times out of 10, I'm gonna see Helliver.
Just like that.
He ain't talked to him. He probably
Nothing.
called him and told
Okay.
him it's about he coming.
Okay.
Flat out.
Well, might as well since we was on that road, but LaRon Harris, man. Go right
my
ahead.
God, listen. LaRon is definitely my mentor. He's definitely a person I had to talk to calm myself down with a lot of shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he'd definitely give me the real.
Okay.
Like, super real. Like, and I look up to him as a father. He the greatest father in the fucking world, man.
Come on.
To his kids, man, husband, all that, man. Like
My nephews and my niece.
oh man,
come on,
listen,
all right?
LaRon helped me through a lot
I
of
had
stuff,
never
man.
had a person who called and they said, "Hey, just wellness check." I said, "What?"
What?
I ain't never had that.
So the wellness checks. This was even like back when I used to like. I trusted LaRon so much, like he knew all my business. So
Okay.
I cried. We sat in the car. He like pull up on me. I cried in the car to LaRon just about some life stuff.
That's
Just
what's up.
and how he embraced it. He tell you the real,
Yeah.
but he embraced it with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I would have thought I could have looked to the left and he was crying too. How he was explaining it back to me. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even for him to make that transition down to Houston
Yeah.
and he's still standing strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even when I
Yeah.
just sit and talk to him, it's just like, you know how you got that one person who you may not talk to in
Yeah.
6 months, but when y'all talk, it's
Yeah.
not like where you been. It's more
Yeah.
like, damn, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's L Boogie.
And LaRon made
Yeah.
a lot of shit, made a lot of shit shaking this city, boy.
Yeah.
A lot.
Absolutely.
That people don't know. It's like these young cats don't know.
Yeah.
They might not even know who LaRon is, but
Yeah.
he done had some kind of influence or helped them with something in their life and they don't even know.
Don't even
Ron
know.
Harris,
He laying
L
like
Boogie,
that.
Icon
Yeah.
Ron,
Yeah.
All that.
legend.
Come on.
The legend,
That's what's up.
Icon Ron.
That's what's
Icon
up,
Ron.
man. My son. I love you, boy. Moolah Films.
Oh man.
There you got to give us. You just
Yeah.
keep throwing them out.
That's
you
what-
know?
Moolah put me in the game.
Okay.
He put me in the acting game, man. He gave me a lot of opportunities, man. I love that boy to death.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for him. Now, one thing about him, you might not even know how this guy look.
You took the
He
words
don't
out my
like,
mouth.
He don't like cameras.
Yeah.
He gonna do his thing with the camera. He don't like cameras. He don't
Yeah.
want to be on cameras. He don't want no recognition for nothing. He hate it.
Okay.
Man, stop doing that. I
do
don't
that.
wanna
Do
give you no
that.
recognition.
Do the impersonation of him.
Oh, which one? Which one?
Just
This
whatever.
Ryder.
How you talk?
No, I'm cool. No, man. I don't want no. Yeah, he don't like none of that recognition, none of that shit. He don't want none of that. But I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give that man his flowers, man. There wouldn't be no independent film how it is without that man. You know
Flat
what I'm
out.
saying?
I just love
For
him,
real.
my brother. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He
For
gave
real.
me my first of many big breaks when it comes to movies. I feel like he just
Yeah.
believed in me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
He put me opportunities that like money couldn't pay for.
And he a workaholic too.
That's
He
what's
don't
up.
play. He don't play about that shit. He
Okay.
a workaholic.
Never seen him dress before in my life though.
Oh no, he don't spend money. He don't do none of that.
Never.
Well, since we on that road, Murder Pain.
A
Same
legend.
thing. Legendary.
A legend.
Been 100 since day one.
Okay.
You know?
He taught
Like,
me a lot with this acting shit too. And I remember the first time I acted
Yeah.
alongside of Murder and Plug Love. That was my first lead role. I was like, damn, I gotta act alongside of this nigga. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I'm
Right.
gonna do this.
Right.
But he helped me, coached me through that shit, man. Great, another great guy, and he gonna ride or die with his motherfucker.
That's what's
boy.
up.
For
That's
sure.
what's up.
Yeah.
A1 dude.
Work that game.
Classic. Classic, boy.
When we say the real, you want me to say the real.
I'm gonna let BJ go with
Let
that
BJ.
one. I'm gonna let
So,
BJ go with that one.
The work that game consisted of Big Five, me, the legendary Dre Butters, the young OG baby, and what was the other cat name?
And B. Ryan.
And B Ryan.
Yeah.
But B Ryan is
I'm surprised you're getting better. You said his name this time.
I let
You
you
usually don't
say
say
it.
his name.
I'll let
yeah.
you say it.
You
But
don't
we
say his
haven't
name.
really done the work that gang lately because B Ryan kind of like, you know, did some wild stuff. We probably never
Okay.
talked about it, but just he kind of did some wild stuff, and so it's us left. But we
It
create.
ain't nothing that we can't get past.
There we go.
I
he
can't
just-
get past.
Ooh,
it.
look at this wisdom. Look at
He can get past, but he gotta be. B. Ryan got to be a man.
I didn't know
and
what I was
stand
touching on.
Yeah. B. Ryan got to be a man and stand on
Okay.
his
But
shit and come speak as.
I feel
as
like
a
what
man.
we did changed the Detroit culture
Yeah.
of music because nobody expected a ballroom record to take off the we up of how we did it.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm about to go to that because as a promoter here, I look for that to be played every night.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. We up.
Shit.
And I'm
I love to talk
names
about
and
this.
phrases. It's supposed to be just the name and you go. But,
all right, cool.
But
No,
But
no,
let me
no,
go
let me
because
tell him this one.
what I'm talking about and what I feel like it needs to be said is recognition of Detroit history, Detroit music, Detroit culture.
Yeah.
You talk about Motown, from here on out, you're going to have to say DJ BJ and Sino.
Yeah.
So
So
you're going to have to say, we up.
Yeah, so a lot of our records came from doing them, like all our records that we did as the Work That Game came from doing it on somebody's birthday. We recorded on somebody's birthday. It just it just happened like that. Yeah. So I can't remember who birthday it was we did the We Up on, but me and Butter started the We Up. So we said, you know what, we're going to send it to BJ. Yeah. BJ let that record sit in his email for like 3 months maybe, 4 months maybe. So me and Butters continued to work on it.
I just didn't like it because I was breaking all the street artists.
Okay.
So it's like give me one of them hardcore big 808s. You know what I'm saying? Throw some money up. Where's drugs at?
He just wanted to live. He just wanted this. He just wanted to do this hard shit for some reason. I'm like, nigga, everybody being hard right now, bro. We can't outwork no nigga that want to be hard and be in the trap. It's time to switch it over. So we did when it got B Ryan on there. We mixed it, all that, and sent it to BJ. And he played it, and he had the nerve to ask, what is this? Nigga, the record that's been sitting in your DM, your email for 3 months.
This guy right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and I think that's important, though, because even with you and your supporting of other artists and being able to recognize talent, even you sat on something for a minute, right?
I did, but once I like really heard it, it was like, all right, we got something. Yeah. And that was one record where we actually had a rollout plan for it.
Yeah,
video wise, we used to just me and Five
Memorial Day. They said,
yeah, Memorial Day.
Yeah, we shout out to all the DJs. We made the DJs, all of them. They custom version. Yeah. Dropped the video this day. They was ballroom it by 2 weeks later, and it was that's when timing comes into play. Yeah. Because the Chris Brown No Guidance had just dropped. So as a DJ, I'm thinking like perfect time because I can go from this 92 BPM to this 93 BPM. And I can go on the hotline. I can go Jacquees. So every time I played it, I sandwiched it with a gold record, new record, gold record. Yeah. And it just worked. And everybody thought it was Chris Brown. Nobody thought it was a Detroit record.
Yeah, they didn't even think it was a Detroit record. They didn't even know that it was people from Detroit.
The crazy thing about that record is we didn't get booked for that record not once.
Nope.
And I blame myself for that because I was so heavy in the clubs. Yeah. People thought when they was booking me
that we was automatically coming.
Yeah. So if I get booked at Exodus, this, they like, why are we gonna book them? He gonna play it. He gonna be here.
Right. Yeah.
So
that was another thing. And I don't want to just jump subjects, but keep your what's the word I'm looking for, BJ?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Don't burn yourself out going to all these clubs and being in clubs every day, trying to be seen and all that shit, because that's going to take away your paper, man. Yeah. Okay. Out of sight, out of mind, and still working sometimes is a beautiful thing.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that right there, I was going to end names and phrases with We Up, because that, from here on out, is a part of Detroit's cultural history in terms of music and entertainment. You know what I mean? So salute to y'all and everybody who was a part of that. But when you start talking about Detroit, you can't. You can't not bring that up. So, you know, to my understanding, it was you and Dre Butters, you know, and then it was the add-on of DJ BJ and the other guys on it, G-Baby. You know, listen, I don't know about all the relationships, but shout out to everybody who put that's butter. Yeah. That's musical history for Detroit. You know,
that's up there with them.
Dog,
that was live instruments.
I'm not live instruments, guitar, bass, drums, all that. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not trying to oversell and underdeliver nothing. When that come on, they racing to the flow.
That's
my
one
God.
of the ones.
You know what I mean? That's one of them ones when you, again, Detroit, Motown music. Right? My girl, right? You know, and understanding what history is. If y'all don't know nothing, y'all better know that. And I don't care what y'all get from y'all better get that y'all put some shit together on I'm sorry.
And I feel the same way about that record every time I hear it. It makes me feel good the same way as when I first heard it.
Okay, all right. Chanel.
Listen. I found Chanel through my homeboy Big D, because I was looking for a manager, and he sent me Chanel way. When I tell you, Chanel was so hungry when she was my manager. She was so fucking hungry, man. That woman is a fucking pit bull. She don't play. She get what the fuck she wants.
She's still a pit bull.
No, still to this day.
Chanel's a person like when she
still
called.
To this day. You don't even know how to tell Chanel, no, I can't do it.
There's no way.
You gonna figure it out.
Let's get to it.
You gonna figure it out.
Chanel, you know we still looking for you, baby.
You know
we looking for you on the Oh Yeah podcast.
BJ, I need you for this. Yes, Chanel. Yes.
No problem.
It's just, that's just what it is.
And Chanel gonna drop with everything, whatever she doing, and do the same for us too.
That's what's up.
A lot of respect for Chanel.
Well, I guess they go right into 313 Day and Detroit, like straight up. What does it mean to y'all?
What it mean to
Well,
you?
I'm gonna say 313 Day for me. That's when I first started doing my concerts. With the station was 313 Day, and for just the rest of the world to embark on 313 Day too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you start something and you start seeing other cities do it, as in St. Louis did 314.
314. Yep.
But they probably was already doing that before.
They
whatever.
wasn't. Trust me.
But I feel like once Detroit do something, it branches out and the rest of the world see it. So how Chanel just did 313 Day, and she brought Wallow in, and you got YouTube, and you got this person, and this person is just like, you know, like the light in the eyes is really on the city of Detroit.
Yeah.
It's all about what we do with it and how we run with it right now, you know?
Well, that's what I was about to go to, is you and your partnership of being able to work with YouTube, you know? Again, let's not look over nothing, man. That was huge, right?
Yeah, that was a big, but once again, that was a Chanel call.
Okay.
That was a Chanel play, and that was a big bag. That was a big bag.
Look at the boy.
I know it was.
Straight up 100.
I know it was.
That was a nice bag, but the opportunity was way more bigger because certain things happen that you can't pay for. Same thing how Sino said when LeRon sent somebody inside the city. That was one of them things. When Wallow was here, he came down to the cat. We got a chance to kick it. And while he was on stage, he was like, you know, just let the cat with my dog, good dude, this, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking myself like, bro, I was just being me. So, you know what I'm saying, that whole YouTube event, it just kind of blew my mind that it's black people behind the YouTube platform. Because something you just like, it gotta just be computers and white people running this. So to see people of my color, people of my age, people who know what's going on, actually coming out here and putting people up on game, you don't get free game. That's something that's
what's up.
A lot of people don't bring to the city is free game.
That's it.
A lot of these things I'm saying because I recognize who y'all are and the influence that y'all have. So I appreciate that. I'm really teeing it up, but it's because y'all words mean something and y'all influence. So let's go right here. Ty Hopkins.
Oh, man. Listen, I've been knowing Ty since 2000. I've been knowing Ty since 2006.
Yeah.
Listen. One thing this Ty gonna do, he gonna support any and everything you do, and he gonna make sure you get to a bag.
Okay.
That's that.
Yeah.
Great dude, great father, great husband, great friend, man. All of that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure he gonna come see BJ tonight.
Okay.
But Ty is gonna be there at 8 o'clock on the dot.
Ty one of them people. Ty gonna be the first one there.
And he leaving in the hour after that.
He out of there.
He out of there. Ty ain't sticking around for no crowd or nothing.
I really feel like I owe Ty at least 400.
Just like that.
Yeah, Ty
400,000.
Not dollars either.
Yeah,
we talking. What Jay
What you think you owe me? What you think you owe me? It's like,
we talking about Ty right now, big baby. But Ty was one of them people where like he always spoke to me like I was a legend before I even recognized it. You know what I'm saying? Like he always put me up on game like he was a super OG. But I didn't look at him like that because he was so hip about everything that was going on right inside my world. So it's like knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Ty got lots and lots of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So anything that Ty do or throw and he invite us to, I try to make sure I'm there loud and proud, pictures, you know what I'm saying? Because he really embraced the culture and he tried to take it to measures that we can't even reach. You know what I'm saying? And bring it back home. He bring it back home every time.
That's what's up.
But he put a lot of bread into my pocket. He put me up on a do this different, do this different, do this. That's just like Mr. Alice. I'm like, how do I drop the boxes off? Where do I drop them off to? I'm calling Ty. And he talking to Jake. And then Jake talking to other people. I'm looking like, you know, just help me out. Oh, BJ, I got you. Don't worry about it. I know.
I think that's huge.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
That's huge. That's what's up. You guys were also recognized too, and giving your flowers. Best in Detroit, 313, right? Michigan Chronicle. Let's talk about it, man. Come on.
I'm gonna say too, to be recognized as the best in Detroit felt good, but I still feel like I haven't done my full job for the city.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff I do it for the youth. That's why I don't really do too much on social media. I try to do a lot of preaching, a lot of like role modeling, because that's how I was raised.
3525 World?
3525
nonprofit?
World. Nonprofit.
Come on.
501(c), and that's catered towards kids with obesity and kids whose parents are in jail.
Yeah.
So that's why that nonprofit was catered towards that, because like I said, I feel like everybody need guidance right now, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the social media world. That's why I don't take gigs for Sweet 16s or 18 and ups, because when we was growing up, we couldn't log online and see a nigga getting his head blown off.
Yeah.
We couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But now they can visually see it, so when they do it, it's like, nigga, I just saw that shit 2 days ago. That ain't... I just seen a nigga just beat a nigga ass 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna beat this nigga ass right now. It's just another viral moment.
Yeah.
Them wasn't viral moments to us because we never saw them. So, you know what I'm saying? So I just really want to be that other person who, not on that, I'm on this. Let me show you how to set up an LLC and a bank account before I show you how to put this switch on this Glock. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Well, with me, I ain't satisfied, man. I think I want to. It's so much more I want to do. I really want to reach out to the youth more, man, and get in their head, man. Like, this shit possible.
Yeah.
You can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing that you can't do that you put your mind to. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fail at a lot of shit, but as long as you try, man, it ain't no failure.
The Oh Yeah podcast. It's about documenting your affairs.
Yeah.
I think now, I'm glad that y'all said it. Some of this stuff just naturally comes out. The journey moment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Of actually recognizing the transition. Because some people become stuck.
Yeah, for real.
Stuck
For
in the
real.
streets.
Yeah.
Stuck in the moment at the radio station. Right? No.
Yeah.
Y'all boys have, you talking about restaurants, music, movies, series, entertainment. I'm going to hold y'all to the fire right now.
Yeah.
How do it feel to recognize where y'all at in this moment? Your birthday coming up, your party. I ain't going to jump on you yet that you should have been doing it right here with us, but it's cool. But how do it feel? How does it feel?
Somebody take me back, but it's cool.
Yeah, how does it feel to know where you at in this moment, the work that you've put in, not just in music, not just in radio, not just in movies and entertainment, your city, where you from. They ain't calling you five for no reason.
I can say one thing, man, one word, man. I gotta just say it's blessed.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I done lost a lot of friends along the way to death and just jealousy, envy, and you know, people just don't know how to. I had to leave behind, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't get the bigger picture of what's supposed to be done. Like, I ain't about to just go sit in the hood and chill no more. That just ain't me.
Right.
I'ma slide through that motherfucker and do it, but you ain't about to make me seem like I'm obligated to come chill in the hood.
I recognize
to do
the moment.
nothing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Y'all can do the same thing I did.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be in position. Blessed to have friends around me that motivate me, you know what I'm saying? Blessed to have my kids, you know what I'm saying? And just father figures around me, all kinds of shit, man. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed.
Yeah, man, that's real.
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm blessed.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna say it feel good, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, I wake up in the morning now, I look in the mirror, I give myself a high five.
Come on,
It didn't used to be like that. It used to be like, wake up, you gotta do this. I wake up in the morning, I literally give myself a high five in the mirror and I smile. And I just feel like I'm a successful failure. Because
I need you to say that again. You are what?
I'm a successful failure.
Yeah.
Because like Fi said, I'm gonna try everything. Like, I done tried salon suites, I done tried grass cutting, and I don't really got no ego to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we started the cat, people were like, how's you working in the kitchen? I'm looking like,
Washing
work
walls.
need to be done.
You gonna wash walls.
How am I not?
Yeah.
Well, you know, like superstars don't do that. I'm like, superstars don't do it, but role models do. Like, I'm trying to be a role model. I don't want to be a superstar.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It feel good. It feel good not to be in the hype no more. I feel like Detroit had me in the hype for so long. But the worst position I was in was being hyped up and being broke. When you're so hyped up, but the money don't add up to it, it's a terrible feeling. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to be, you know, I'm not like rich or anything, but I'm financially stable to be able to take care of my family and smile. You know what I'm saying? So that just made me wake up every morning and thank God, high five myself, and let's see what today brings. You know what I'm saying? I got a GSD list every morning, get shit done list. I make it the night before.
I think that's why it was so important. I can't say what I say on here without checking in with y'all. It was important, and recognizing who it is. We didn't have Derek Coleman, DJ Envy, Manny Fresh. It don't matter. Yeah. When we talk about Detroit, we're gonna have to say DJ BJ. We're gonna have to say Sino, 5 Mile. But I think what's most important is y'all didn't pour back into others.
No, most definitely.
Right?
Most definitely.
I love when people DM me.
I done poured so much back into others, I forgot to pour into myself sometimes.
But that's what I'm on right now too. I'm at like 35. This my ghost year.
Yeah.
So the same thing he's selling. Like radio, it literally fucking drained me because I watched a lot of people move on from there that I was supposed to move on with, that I helped out, make millions, and I stayed inside that little box.
Yeah.
But God kept them there.
Yeah.
Come on.
God
like,
kept
how
them
can
there.
I used to call 5, how can I get out of this box?
Yeah.
I saw you, and shout out to my guy, Lamont as well. But I saw you on a panel with 313 Day.
3 weekend, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you fuck the script. When I called and the connection, I said, people came to me and knew what I was doing this and said, you got to get, I say, ain't time yet. I need to make sure I put my work in before, and I'm glad I did it because timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Right? And I saw you sitting on that panel with names that people know, right? With Chanel, I gotta ask, man. What did that mean, or what does that mean to be able to put back into others, and why you doing it? Because you don't owe me shit. You don't owe 5 shit, right? Well, 5 say it may be a bag out there.
I probably owe 5 about 10 M's, but he probably owe me 10 M's too.
But when I see stuff like that, I think that needs to be said. I think there needs to be a platform where that conversation is had. And a lot of this research is because I didn't seen y'all YouTube. I didn't seen y'all. I'm sorry. I'm talking. Go ahead, man.
No. I'm listening. I'm trying to hear it out.
No, go ahead, man, please. Because I think where y'all at, you saying you about to turn 35?
35.
You just turned 41, right? Yeah, right? And y'all are kind of like head of state. Y'all can keep just working on y'all.
Yeah.
But the fact that you willing to say in the field live and supporting your guy, I think that's important. I think that's something that we need to talk about right now, where these kids can see it's not just about, the bag is there, but relationships.
It's relationships.
Relationships are everything.
Relationships, everything.
Because you can fuck up. And just as good as your name is out here,
everything.
Your name could be terrible out here, Playboy.
Within 15 minutes.
Or less.
Yeah.
Talk about that for me, man.
I'm going to say for the youth too, it's just consistently seeing it. Consistently consistently speaking it. And then too, like I said, what you want them to see. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 got chains, I got chains, we got rollies, but we still on a straight and narrow sight of view.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to the youth, like I said, they just really just so hyped up. But what the hype is right now, that is just like, if it ain't hyped up, it ain't making no money. If it ain't this, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the club owner. I want to be the one buying the bottles. I don't want to own the store. I want to be the one buying the jeans. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like sitting on panels and doing all of that is just like let them know, like, listen, like, for real, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I only wear this shit because they sit at home, collect dust. The real flex is to be able to not wear none of this shit and know that you can go buy and do anything you want to. Meech said something that I want to do one day that I heard him say in a documentary, that he wanted to be so rich that he can buy one of everything in the world. I thought that was the coldest shit ever.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's a fucking water bottle, goddamn, that's glazed in ice. I want one of them bitches.
Yeah.
I want one of everything.
Everything. Well, this is the moment, man, where I feel like if we not recognizing those who have put this work in, we ain't doing what we supposed to do as head of state. You know what I mean?
Fact.
And I appreciate the fact that when the call was made, y'all was willing.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all don't owe us shit.
Yeah.
You don't owe me shit.
For
you don't
sure.
owe Super Producer Q.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We owe LaRon. Yeah. So if we owe LaRon, damn it, we owe up to you too.
All right. That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to give you your flowers, man, because
Yeah.
I think this huge. You know what I'm saying? I think it's huge, man.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
I say, anything you
Oh
need
yeah,
us
come
for,
on, baby.
you know,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
we
real.
down.
But
We
I
with it.
remember you saying it too. You know, you and Tom Hopkins, you know, over at where you were acknowledged, right?
Yeah. He did that, man. That was the first award I ever got.
Yeah.
In Mary Sheffield. It's time for my what's the thing called?
I got 6 of them, so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Mary Sheffield.
I
I'm sorry.
need my
Yeah.
My Spirit of Detroit award.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, right?
I got a couple,
Yeah.
but you know,
I need
let's go.
mine.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that ain't got one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm the only one that ain't got
We're
one.
gonna speak that into existence.
So Shanti, Mary Sheffield, it's time.
Dime as well. I feel like that's important, right?
What is it?
No, your work, man. Over
Oh,
at
the dime. Boy, you going back now.
I don't
supposed
even
to.
know, I don't even know about that. What's that?
The Dime is a music school.
Yep.
So we used to go down there with the music students, and that's when we used to do the Friday night ciphers down there. All the
damn,
students
yeah, I
came
ain't know
down
nothing about
live on
that.
the radio. But it be moments like that make me. I got 2 different visions of rich. So a lot of people say rich is money and cars and jewelry and this, but to me, I feel rich by moments like that.
Yeah.
Cause I got friends, I got family, I got people who support me, especially inside of an environment where people are willing to learn. Somebody willing to learn from you, you rich in spirit. You know what I'm saying? You can spirit them all the way and make them richer.
Yeah.
Now hopefully you make them richer pocket-wise, but hopefully you make them richer spirit-wise too.
Yeah.
With just your thoughts and your ideas. So that's my vision of rich, is like moments like that.
I've seen the clothing you had on there too with Rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, all that shit is connecting the dots, right?
Mm-hmm. That's actually one of my home. That's Bella clothing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rich,
That's cold.
That's one of my homegrowns
That's cold.
clothing.
I love the way y'all sitting here looking at each other and some of this. Sometimes y'all just naturally working.
Doing shit and don't even.
Man, listen, when you was talking about this mixtapes, like them studio sessions, we was doing the tapes and hosting.
Yeah.
Everything was just natural. Everything is just full blown.
Man, I was
natural,
listening even
you know?
on my way up here. Volume 1, Detroit mixtape, right? Well, something about a lemonade and you being able
Strawberry
to.
lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Volume 1. That's the cover with White Boy on it.
I remember that. Yeah.
Between
Come
clothing,
on, man,
between
y'all.
clothing and
Come on,
mixtapes.
y'all.
Between clothing and mixtapes.
Yeah.
was biggest promos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free word of mouth. You know.
That's the knowledge I think that kind of gets overlooked. But it also speaks to ground level of y'all being, you know, people always say, I think it gets said so much, and I'm in the street, so I'm in it. No, man, I'm ground level.
Yeah.
I know who to call. I know who to tap into.
Nah, facts.
I know who to go with. You know the promoters, right?
Facts.
You know the liquor. Shout out to my, you know, shout out to Liquor God the Way, you know what I mean? But carrying, having those relationships, you know, and being able to do that work. But they tap into y'all because of the work y'all putting in. If y'all wasn't doing it, who was doing it?
Yeah, no, nobody. Shit. Got to.
Also,
Got to. If you want to get it done, you got to do it yourself.
Y'all so modest. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all so,
Corporate answer.
you know what I mean? Y'all so,
Corporate answer.
you know what I mean? Y'all so, the Oh Yeah podcast is an opportunity where I feel like we really need to talk about it.
No, for
we
real.
need to tell the stories. I'm real big on document your affairs.
Yeah, that's real.
Everything y'all got going on, I hope that y'all were willing to work with us to keep that going.
Man,
I see
anytime.
Moolah Films.
Yeah.
I see, you know, the podcast. I wish y'all, but I understand.
Yeah. It's gonna
You
come
know what I'm
back.
saying?
Yeah,
You know what I
It's a timing thing.
yeah, I think it's
Timing.
gonna come around, man.
You know,
It's gonna come around.
in the field live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk money.
I gotta say it, but Mr. Pay Attention?
Definitely Mr. Pay Attention.
Yeah.
For
It's
pay
a reason
attention.
for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got the Apple tatted on me right now. Cause I'm a motherfucking Mac. You feel
Come
me?
on.
Yeah.
Come on. Well, look at him. Well, I'm going to say it, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope that we're able to tap into all those things. But sometimes I feel like even the boy Trick said it, you know, you can't come to Detroit without saying certain things and tapping into it. Last week a couple of weeks ago, we had Derek Coleman on the podcast.
That's my big brother too, man.
DC, what up, though?
DC, shout out.
I love
you know
DC,
what I mean?
man.
But some things we just gotta say, it is what it is, whether you like it or you don't.
Yeah, no,
you know, again, respect to everybody.
Yeah.
But gotta put the work in. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful for that. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
To the both of you. You know.
Thank you, man. Thank
so
you.
please tell them, if they didn't know, where can they find you?
You can find me on IG at DJ BJ 3525. That's pretty much on everything too. Or you can find me, come see me at Pizza Cat, 407 East 4th Street, downtown Detroit, or the Westland location, 30915 Ann Arbor Trail, and the Oak Park location to be opening probably about time this podcast out right now. Right on 696 in Greenfield in Oak Park, Michigan.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
You can catch me Sino 313. That's on all my platforms. And pop up the Lillie Mae Southern Buffet, man. 29221 Northwestern Highway, Southfield, Michigan. Anytime, pop in. Let me know you're on your way so I can pop up and see you.
Yeah. We might as well say it, I guess, man. You saying the party tonight, you know? you know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be at the Cat tonight. We're gonna get it in. I'm not too really big on parties no more because I'm going into my ghost year right now.
Ghost year.
But we celebrate life, successful behavior.
I'm trying to not drink as much, trying to work out more. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to evaluate.
We drinking tonight. We drinking tonight.
I'm at that age where I'm figuring myself out right now.
Yeah.
So I really want to figure out my mind, my body. I've been doing a lot of yoga.
Yeah.
It's just fucking time to grow up. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing, yo?
Yeah, I do yoga every night.
I know that.
15-minute set. It's just fucking time to grow up. So,
Yeah.
you know, I've been wearing a hat for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Ain't got no hat on right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
That's what's up, man.
just, yeah.
Thank you. No, real shit. You know,
No problem.
of acknowledging what's going on, age, time, ain't none of this promised to us,
No,
man.
definitely.
Amen.
So
Definitely.
thank you for what you're doing. I wanted to go deep into more of the, you know, the personal relationships.
We got to do a part 2 of this thing,
Hey,
man.
listen,
why not?
we
Know
do
that?
because you got a daughter, you're a father.
Yeah.
You
I
know
got
what I mean?
2 sons, yeah.
2 sons. You know, I hear you know, the vlogs and, you know, in the research, I've seen where you know, working out to let people see what's going on.
Yeah.
Y'all don't owe that to nobody.
Yeah, no, for real.
But
I feel it's important to give people the real you and, you know, the ups, the downs, and just to let people know we human.
Yeah.
Because some people will see us out and be like, damn, like we ain't even real. Like, yeah, we can go to the grocery store, like we gotta eat.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
gotta eat.
yeah, I want people to see the real us, man.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I know y'all hear the backgrounds and all that, but
Oh, that's the essence. That's what Moolah say, that's the essence.
man, that's just life.
Yeah, it's the essence, man.
That's being able to touch everything.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
so
facts.
I say that it's important because if Sino and DJ BJ if y'all didn't do it, I don't know if we would have the connection.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I saw an interview where you said you were humble enough to move out the way
Yeah. I
for
know.
an ice where,
Yeah.
and that's not,
Yeah.
again,
No, I just know my place. I just knew my place.
Yeah.
I just knew my place. I mean, if I feel as a man that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, or something going better for another man and it's worked for another man, that's what type of dude I am.
Yeah.
Like, this works better for y'all. I understand that. I don't have no problem with that. No ill intent or nothing. That's just how it's supposed to be.
that's the way it's supposed
Be
to
man enough to know when it's time to move out the way and let another man excel.
It was another name and phrases, so I feel like it's probably good that we end on this.
Oh, shit. What is it?
Let's do it.
Well, 2 things.
Okay.
300 deals, Steve Stout, singles,
Oh,
you
man,
know.
I forgot about that.
Look at it.
You forgot about that.
Cats
That's
forget.
crazy.
I hope I still don't owe them $15,000. If I do, y'all niggas ain't getting it.
You know, but time and space and energy,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Is there anything that you want to be able to just put out there to, you know, to be recognized? Because I feel like the work that y'all doing, cats just think like y'all just, no, cat, I had to work to get this, you know what I mean?
I'm just- I'm just-
Boy say he went to all boys school,
Yeah,
right?
I did. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oak Park, is that right?
No,
I went to Southfield
I
High.
know.
I
you
went to
you
Loyola.
went-
Yeah, I went to
right.
Loyola.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
I just want to say this to the viewers so we get up out of here. Prayers go up, blessings come down. The hardest thing about finishing something is starting it. And the hard work, you got to get paid for it. That's flat out.
That's just,
My greatest advice is turn your L's into lessons and learn from it.
come on.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. Don't let nobody take you off your journey, man. And timing is everything. And God got the last say so.
That's what's up. Work. All we do is
All we do is work.
That was a big
on,
record at that Bun B show.
That was on slapping. All we do is work. Oh yeah, we had a time with that record. I forgot about that record. Damn. Bun B show. Yeah.
At the shelter.
We told the shelter up for the Bun B show with that record.
yeah.
That's one of LaRon's favorite records too. He loved that record. All we do is work. Damn, man, hell of a had a time, boy. Some music, boy. God damn.
Listen,
Jesus.
y'all keep doing it, man. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you,
the city
brother.
of Detroit appreciate y'all. It's nothing to be, you know, sneezed on, or if y'all wasn't doing it, I don't know if some of these names that we know right now, there was a certain time period where it was the work, it was the energy that
Yeah.
y'all was doing
Yeah.
to do it. So from the Oh Yeah podcast, with everything y'all got going on, I hope y'all always feel good to come in and tap in with
Thank
us.
you, brother. Anytime.
And
For sure.
salute to y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pizza Cats,
Thank you.
Lillie Mae.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it speaks a lot. You know, even the movies and all that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't got to do it.
Yeah.
Y'all can
Real
find
talk.
other ways to make money, but to continuously tap in, I think speaks to who y'all is and what y'all got going on.
And I need to get y'all to one of the movie premieres too. Do the red carpet.
We here.
There we
You
go.
know what I mean?
There we go.
Shout out to the boy, Look at God
There we
Dwayne,
go.
the boy Q Lewis,
Yeah,
and
shout
the
out
Oh
to
Yeah
everybody.
podcast.
Yeah.
We here to work, and I think I didn't know with reaching out for you doing it, if it could have been done without showing y'all relationship.
It was good because we needed a little bonding experience.
Yeah.
I
know what I'm
kind of missed his birthday a little bit. He
Yeah.
kind of like,
You missed my birthday?
nah,
Oh, yeah.
for real. You mad I didn't post you? Long story.
Yeah.
We go.
Long
Oh
story.
yeah. Long.
Check
yeah.
out everything, y'all. Check out Sino. Check out DJ BJ. Check out Moolah Films. Check out my guy, and forgive me, but the guy who's doing the podcast with y'all that's
Oh,
doing
Tuck
in
Money.
the field
In the Field
live,
Live. Tuck.
right? Tuck, right?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else name that we need to shout out and to, you know? to-
Shout out Dre Butters, man. Shout out Dre Butters, man. That's our brother, man. Anything we ever needed, he always come through, and vice versa, man. One of the greatest producers in the world, one of the greatest guys in the world, man. I love him, man. Shout out to him, man. And shout out to the whole Detroit, man. Let's keep pushing.
keep
Show
pushing.
them what it is.
All we do is work.
Yes,
All
sir.
we do is
Yes,
work.
sir.
Keep it right there.
Yes,
Get
sir.
it. Work
Yes,
that
sir.
gang
Yes,
and
sir.
all that, you know,
Yes,
all
sir.
the music, you know.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Look at him nod. Listen, I love it. Happy birthday to everybody. We thank you for another episode of the Oh Yeah podcast and the work that we putting in. Pizza Cat, Lillie Mays, every Wednesday here. If you ain't tapping in with Wednesday Night Live with Look at God Dwayne and myself, make sure you go around the corner.
Yeah.
Come through the alley, baby. We
Come
right there.
to the alley. Listen, there are opportunities here in the city of Detroit. If you ain't know, you sleeping. And that's on you.
Let's
But
get
we
it.
here.
Yes, sir.
We here. So shout out. Thank you again for another episode of the Oh Yeah podcast. Document your affairs, baby. Your boy, Mr. Oh Yeah. We here, baby.
Peace.